Hey guys, Luke here, and welcome back to Season 4, Episode 3 of the James Hart Rugby League Live 3 Be a Pro Career Mode. Now, in this episode, we're taking on the West Tigers in the Auckland Lions Finals Round 2. So, last episode, we took on the New Zealand Warriors in front of their home crowd, and it was a come-from-behind victory. Actually had to come from behind twice there, and James Hart played a pivotal role in the win. He actually played a huge role, and if the Bulldogs have any chance of winning this Auckland Lions, it really falls down to James Hart and his performances. We know he's capable of a lot. I mean, he's won back-to-back Dally M medal wins, and he scored 40 tries or so last season in the regular season. So we know he's definitely got a try scoring ability. And the Nines, he's really in his element. Now, last season he didn't really show it too much, but he's really come out of his shell in this Auckland Nines, and just the Bulldogs team as a whole have come out of their shell in general. And you can see here, it's a nice little kick chase on James Tedesco. This should be a good battle there. Tedesco up against James Hart. My money's on young James Hart to come up, with the better performances. But he's hit the gap here, and he is going to be trying to head for the line. It is Tedesco, I think, coming across there. Maybe it's Luke Brooks. Not really sure exactly who it was, but whoever it was, they end up making a pretty crucial tackle there. Now, they are going to push their way over the line, and they were held up there, unfortunately. Now, I should mention Michael Leacher also at the Tigers, so former teammates there. But James Hart on the inside there ends up scoring a try, and he adds to the score total is 4-0. As you can see, the ball ended up hitting the post, I believe it was, and it didn't end up kicking the goal as far as I'm aware. Now, it is only 4-0, so Tigers definitely still within this, still in the game. I mean, it's only one try. We didn't even convert the goal, as well as there being bonus points and that sort of stuff. But we are going to break open the game right here. James Hart just swerving his way through there, and that is an absolutely beautiful try there. He does try to take it around a little bit, couldn't take it around too far because there was a danger of dropping the ball or just getting held up, something like that. So didn't want to risk it too much, but we did take it around just a little bit further. So Trent Hodgkinson had an easier goal, which he did convert there. So James Hart has scored 8 of the 10 points so far in this game. You see he put his body on the line, didn't really work out too well. He got absolutely poleaxed there, which just seems to happen quite often with young Jimmy, but at the same time, putting his body on the line, trying to pump up the side until they came up with a crucial stop initially. Obviously, they did break out of the tackle and they threw a pass, but the initial stop was enough to sort of just kill the momentum a little bit there. And the last play of the first half of James Hart was a nice little offload. Now, the offloads is something that he's actually been working a lot on. As you can see, he's been way more effective with the offloads as of late. A lot of them sort of coming off compared to previous ones where it would end up leading to a forward pass. Now, right here, beautiful read there by James Hart, and the Tigers end up just throwing the ball way too early. I don't know if it was Keith Galloway or who it was. And then the dummy half looks like Charrington or Leacher, one of the two there, took a little dart out of dummy half there down the short side like they tend to do on Be a Pro. But James Hart comes up with a brilliant read, and that's a third tackle in a row there. Not quite the same as the first one, the first two I should say, but it did work out quite well. Now, there was nearly an intercept just there, but James Hart in on the inside, looking for his third try, looking for a bonus try as well there. He is going to have the pace to beat Tedesco as well there. Not too many people can say that. Tedesco is very fast there, but that is the hat-trick completed for James Hart, as well as a bonus point, which just, as you can see, 17-point lead now. Absolutely incredible performance there from the Bulldogs, 3 at best so far. Now, the last game against the Warriors wasn't too flash, to be honest with you, and I think this might have been one of the games where I thought it was the final or something. I didn't realise how many games you actually play in the Auckland Nines, so I wasn't really sure if this was the final or is this not the final. But I was thinking 3 tries, it doesn't really get any better than this. So he saw a little dart out of dummy half there. I do like to go for those sort of runs generally, whether it's normal 13 aside or whether it is the 9. So right here, this was actually quite comical. There was a few little turnovers there. I think the ball's initially stripped, and then they ended up grabbing the ball and throwing a stupid pass, which resulted in Hodgkinson ended up with the ball, and Hart nearly made a little bit of a break there. But there's the 4th try for James Hart. I think it was a bonus try as well. We came around and took it for the extra point. So that's 2 bonus tries he scored, 2 normal tries he scored, but 4 tries in total. So James Hart absolutely destroying the Tigers, and the Tigers going to have one final chance here, and then the ball is intercepted as well. So that was very funny. And at 24-0, I think we can sort of relax a little bit. But James Hart takes it down the short side, takes it around the fullback, and he scores his 5th try of the game. That's 5 tries in the Auckland Nines. That is incredible. I think some of the try scorers from memory, like 5 tries, you're lucky to have that at the end of the tournament, let alone in one game. So That was an absolutely incredible performance from James Hart. Single-handedly destroy the Tigers. And the Tigers, I'm well aware of how good the Tigers are on this game. Some of the players that they've got are really, really good. And you look at their side, Dean Vare is pretty good, Will Hopewadi, Aaron Woods, Leacher. I know they've got a lot of good players. So you'd be quite disappointed if you're a Tigers fan. But Bulldogs well on their way to winning the Auckland Lions, in my opinion. Now, as you can see here, we have leveled up another one, and we are up to 86 rated. As far as I can tell here, just adding the strategy. You can see everything else is pretty good except from strategy and technique, I think it was. So we're going to be working on that this year, hopefully. Anyways, that's where this video is going to end. Sorry if the commentary was a little bit rough, haven't done one in a while. But yeah, hopefully you did enjoy it. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Twitter at Mr. Luke and YT, Facebook page in the description below, and I'll see you for my next video. Bye guys.